Hey guys, it's Patrick with Uncle Bill's Camping. If you're curious about how well the Baofeng BF-888S actually works inside of the city, keep watching this video. We're going to put it to the test. We're going to find out. Alright guys, so just like the intro said, we're going to be talking about this radio system right here. This is the Baofeng BF-888S radio system. I got these for some family members a few years back who were wanting to replace their walkie-talkie setup, and they had nothing but great things to say about them. And then they lost them. So this past Christmas, I got them another set, and I got myself a set also because it's cheaper to buy in bulk with these. Now, there's a lot of people that have radio checked these out in the middle of nowhere where there's no interference whatsoever, and they get fantastic range. And I will say out in the open, they do great. And I've taken them camping, and they do great when you're out camping and in the woods. They do pretty good. But we had a pretty bad storm here a few months back, and it knocked out power, and it also knocked out some of our cell towers. And that was no fun at all. And what it made me think about was how well would something like this work inside the city? Because I think that'd be a true test of how useful something like this would be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave one of these here at the home, and I'm going to get in my vehicle and start driving. And about every quarter mile, I'm going to pull over somewhere, do a radio check, and see if we can get clear communication between my home and where I'm at. I honestly would be surprised if this gets more than a mile on it when you're dealing with buildings, trees, power lines, all sorts of electrical interference. It's like I said, it's a little antenna and a lot of interference. If it gets a mile out of it, say it's a fantastic purchase no matter what. I would say even a half mile inside the city, it's probably a great purchase if you're not modifying the antennas or anything. With all that being said, I'm going to go ahead, stop the video here, and I'll see you guys out on the road. All right, guys, so here we are at our first location. We're about a quarter mile away from location over here in a parking lot. I'm going to go ahead and radio in, see if we can get a signal.
Power on. 1.
Mobile to home base, radio check.
Copy that, mobile.
All right, so not bad. Quarter mile, everything's coming in pretty clear. Okay, guys, so we've reached the second location, which is a half mile away from the house. I'm going to do a radio check, see what kind of signal we're getting. Mobile to home base, radio check.
Copy that, mobile.
All right, so half mile, that's not too bad. We're going to move on to our third location, which should be about 3/4 of a mile out, and we'll see how it does, but doing good so far. All right, guys, so we've made it to our third location. This is 3/4 of a mile away from my home. I'm going to do a radio check here real quick and see if we have good communication. Mobile to home base for a radio check.
Copy that, mobile.
All right, well, that's pretty good. We're at 3/4 of a mile, a little bit staticky, but still coming in good. So we're going to move on to our next location, which is going to be a mile away, and we're going to see how we do. All right, guys, we've made it to our fourth and final location. We're a mile away from my home. I'm going to do a radio check real quick, see if we got clear communications or any communications at all. Mobile to home base, radio check. Mobile to home base, radio check. All right, guys, so there you have it. That's 1 mile. Now, that's pretty staticky. There's a lot of interference around me. I don't know if you can see it in the background. I got some power lines, trees, things like that. But that's 1 mile. I wouldn't say that's dependable, but you know, I guess it, you know, it is what it is. They could understand me. I could understand them. So. You know, we're going to head on back to the house and wrap this video up, and I'll give you my final opinion on these radios. Well, all right, guys. Pretty pleasant surprise. Definitely impressed by the fact that this performed so well at a quarter half a mile and 3/4. Really good sound coming out of it. Now at a mile, it was a little bit staticky, but still clear enough that you could hear what was going on. You know, not a slouch for a $30 radio set. You know, I wouldn't hesitate to recommend this, that's for sure. And I don't think you're going to do better for 30 bucks considering what you get out of these. You know, not much more you can say about that, honestly. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Thanks for taking the time to look at my video. This is Patrick with Uncle Bill's Camping, and I will see you guys the next time around. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please feel free to hit that subscribe or like button down below. You can also find me on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, UncleBillsCamping.com, here on YouTube, and vid.me. And from Uncle Bill's Camping, this is Patrick saying thank you for looking at my videos.